Hey everyone, welcome to your review on powers and exponents. So what I have here is 4 to the second power, or 4 squared. The 4 is the base. The little teeny weeny 2 at the top is the exponent. Now this does not mean 4 times 2. It means 4 2 times, and there's a difference. So how I write this is with a multiplication problem. 4 times 4. So you see, I've got 4 2's there, right? 4 times 4 is what? 16. So 4 squared is the same as, or is equal to, 16. Let's try another. Let's do 5. I can say 5 to the third power, or I can say 5 cubed. It's the same thing. So 5 cubed, that doesn't mean 5 times 3. That means 5 times 5 times 5. Every time you figure out what the power or exponent equals, I want you to write down 5 times 5 times 5, or 4 times 4, or whatever it is, because it helps you visualize and it helps you work through some of that math. So we're going to use the caret method. 5 times 5 is what? 25. I haven't done anything with that times or that 5, so I bring it down. And then I have to figure out what 25 is. Think quarters. 25 times 5 is what? It's 125. So 5 cubed equals 125. That's it. That's how we do powers. Now, don't forget, anything, any number to the 0 power is equal to 1. So 8 to the 0 power, that equals 1. So 7 to the 0 power equals what? 1. And it keeps going. No matter what number it is, if it's to the 0 power, it is equal to 1. All right. You might have some problems where you're having to add 3 cubed plus 4 squared, and really that just brings in all of the math skills that you've practiced over the last few years. Let's try one. Let's do 4 cubed plus 3 squared, okay? So when you're doing your work, I want you to write down 4 times 4 times 4, because it's not 4 times 3, it's 4 3 times. So I have 4 times 4 times 4. And let's figure out what that is before we bring anything else down. So 4 times 4 is what? 16. I bring down the multiplication sign and I bring down the other 4 because I didn't do anything with them. And then I have to figure out what 16 times 4 is. So 16 times 4. Remember, you're allowed to use a calculator on this. If you're not using a calculator, do the work off to the side. 4 plus 2, 6. So 16 times 4 is 64. So I'm going to have 64 plus something. And 3 squared, you should be able to do in your head, but we're still going to write it down. 3 squared is the same as 3 times 3. That equals 9. So then at the top, I have 64 plus 9. 64 plus 9 is what? 73. That's it. You may use your calculator on these powers and exponents if you would like. Good luck. I hope you do a good job.